Need your advice on something again. A little farm talk. I've got a cluster of trees down here by my pig pen, my old pig pen, that I want to get rid of. Want the forestry mulcher to come in and mulch them. But I got a problem. Over the years, this used to be a fence through here, and over the years, a fence post has grown up in between my trees. Now, you know that fence posts don't grow, so let's just say the trees grew up around the fence post. That may be a little bit more proper. Either that or I've got some weird T-posts. What I want to do is come in here and cut these trees off right about here, they'll fall that way, and leave a stump, but it's going to be about three feet tall or so. I want the mulcher to be able to come in here and mulch this down. He is not going to want to mulch it with that T-post in it. So because I'm not sure I can mulch it, what I'm thinking about doing, excuse me, I've had a cold for about a week, but I want to come in here probably after I get it cut down to a stump, is come in here and cut as low as I can go down on the bottom, and kind of have the chainsaw cut around here, around there, and just kind of ring the tree with a chainsaw up to that point there where the T-post is. And then try to maybe rock it out of there with the tractor. And I don't think the T-post is going to pull out of the ground, because I'm sure it's just intertwined with those roots, growing around those roots, and it's just not going to come up. But if I could break it off, get the stump out, and or break off the T-post, then I'm left with maybe a 6 or 8 inch stump here with a T-post sticking in it. Now, what I'm thinking about, unless you have a better idea, what I'm thinking about is just burning that stump out, and it'll leave a T-post, and then I can cut the T-post. Once the stump is burnt down to the ground, or even into the ground, I'll have a place where I can cut that T-post off down flush with the ground, where nothing's going to get tractor tires or cow's hooves or anything like that is going to get hurt by stepping on it, because it will be flush. Any better ideas? I've seen somebody take a 55-gallon barrel, cut off the top and the bottom of the barrel, and just set it on top of stumps, start a fire in it, and let it just smolder and burn down. Maybe even use some coals. I saw somebody do that, some charcoal briquettes, and just let it burn and throw some wood on it, and just keep it going for a day or two maybe. So anyway, if you've got any other ideas, I just need this and this tree here from around my pig pen. That one, the pig pen kind of grew up around that tree. Not really. And I need to cut that down also. That will be a little bit more tricky, because it has bent the top of that. Had some good times down this old pig pen. Good times. And I tell you what, while I'm down here, let me just tell you a story. I'm gonna start telling you some stories. Let me tell you a story. Now, this didn't happen to me. I'm not sure it's exactly true, but city dweller, city boy, driving along the road out in the country, admiring the view, and he looked, and there was a farmer out in the field, had a little pig running beside him, and he was throwing a stick, and that pig was catching it and dragging it and bringing it back. And man, you could tell that farmer just loved that little old pig. But the problem was, the pig only had 3 legs. So the guy watched him for a while, pulled over, and then he decided to walk down there. So he walked down to the fence and asked that farmer, said, I can tell you love that little old pig. That farmer said, shoot, man. Said, that's the best pig in the world. That's the best pig any man could ever have. Said if somebody pull up in the yard, that pig goes crazy and starts oinking and raising a ruckus and lets me know. Said every morning that pig will run out there and get the paper and bring it in to me. So he just follows me all around the farm. Best pig anybody could ever have. The guy said, well, I understand that, but I'm curious. The pig's only got 3 legs. That farmer looked at him and said, shoot, man, pig that good you can't eat all at once. All right. Let me know about the stump, how to get this stump out of here. And with that, we're gone.